Welcome to this Equinox meditation where we will be exploring the change in seasons and how that can also relay to our life. So before we get started, get comfortable. Make sure that you've got a position on the floor that's upright. And if you do want to go outside into nature and get something that represents decomposition, like dried leaves, and also pick something from your trees, plants, or even your fruit basket that represents harvest. You can bring that into the meditation, so just pause it and resume when we come back in here. I'm working with a medicine mandala today from nature. And so we've got one half representing decomposition and change in seasons, bringing in autumn. And on the other side, we've got the fruitful harvest. And in the middle, we've got the blossoming nature right in the center. And I'll guide us through the phases and the stages. So settle in and close your eyes. And just feel yourself rocking your pelvis back and forth. Just making sure that you've got a comfortable seat with your spine. And just feel your breath, awaken your breath into the back of your body. Don't force it, don't push it. Just long, smooth, uninterrupted breaths. Observing it, entering from your outside environment to your inner world. Through your nose, the portal of your nose. Your spine, your pelvis, is like the letter J. And just feel the breath trickling down the letter J, nourishing your pelvic bowl. And on the exhale, coming back up and out. Breathing this way for the next few minutes, nourishing your whole body so you're opening and inviting more of your presence, more of your senses as I take you through this visualization. In this moment, it's about letting go of the morning or the evening, the yesteryear, the 5 minutes from now, the day, the week from now, and just opening up into more of what is available to you when you allow your body, your mind, and your presence to expand. If you have picked up some dried leaf matter from outside, I invite you to pick that up if you choose to. Hold it in your hand. And just bring all your senses, bring your touch through the pads of your fingerprints into feeling the sensations. Is it dried and curly that if you touch it with force it'll crunch? Or is this more soft and floppy, withering away slowly? And let's take a journey of the leaf. This leaf that is now in your hands that once was a part of a tree, a whole system, a whole oneness of a tree. That this one leaf alone couldn't provide shelter and shade. This one leaf alone couldn't take all the nourishment needed from the sun and the rain to keep the rest of the tree alive. It's worked in synergy, in union, where the sum of many is greater than the sum of one. And as we enter the phase of autumn, the earth and the seasons awakening us up to a letting go, a releasing. That the trees that were once green and the leaves that were abundant, their time has come, their season, their reason has come to shed. Feel into something that you are holding on to, that you're trying to not let go of. Be gentle in your inquiry. Breathe. If there are feelings of anxiousness that come up, just allow the breath to slow. Allow your awareness to go to your touch. So you keep yourself here and open to the invitation. That there is a leaf that starts the journey, that marks the autumn season of this tree changing. There's the ones in the middle, and then there's the one right at the end, that last leaf that is holding on with all its might before it's ready to use the wind as its aid to slowly allow it to descend down to the earth, down to its leafy brothers and sisters, knowing that it is now ready to take on a transition, a change. That the life of the leaf that was once part of this tree has now got a new purpose. A purpose of transition, of decomposition, of transforming into rich soil, of nutrients, to feed and fuel a new season. Today, in this moment, can you feel the potential of letting go of something? Of not being in the fear of the change, but in the trust. Allow your breath to be your guiding friend, your guiding light. And allow this leaf to fall to the ground. Let it go. Let it go with everything that you have, without resistance. Just let it go. staying in that void, staying in that sense of inertia, the inwardness. This moment, which may feel like nothing much is going on, and yet so much is. That feel in your body, your breath. It let go out of your body. It enters. That this too is a season that your breath is forever changing. Staying here as long as you need. That if you need to pause the transmission, pause it before we resume to the fruitful phase of our efforts. Welcome. Welcome to a new season. Welcome to colour, vibrancy, diversity. Many of us like to only play in this phase. But know that to have the fruits of our labour, we need to be able to flow with the change of seasons. That one cannot exist in its fullness without the other. These are the patterns of our life. They're the seasons of your life. They're the reasons of your life. Feeling either into something physical that you have chosen, you can pick it up, or through your mind's eye, bring to your attention a food, a raw food, a vegetable, or a fruit that you love to eat. Bring its texture, its fragrance, how it feels in your hand, how it feels in your mouth, how the texture and the sensation changes when you swallow that into your being. Allow this to have its way with you for the next few moments. Allow it to truly touch you and sensationalize you. Knowing that this too has its season. That in the fullness of something that you've wanted to create won't always stay in its absolute fullness. It changes pace. It changes foundation. It changes form. And allow yourself to be the conductor, the maestro of this change. Knowing to enjoy this sweetness in this moment. You have come from a path of autumns and winters beforehand. Is that not something to celebrate? And staying here for as long as you feel drawn to. Pausing the transmission and resuming when you're ready to bring your awareness into the center of the mandala, into the center of your being, into the center of your spirit. Today in our mandala, there's a beautiful hibiscus, fully open in an absolute glory. Her petals are so delicate that to touch them you touch with care, and yet she has resisted the rain, she has resisted the sun, the wind. Feel yourself in your full blossom. Feel yourself in your full essence. Taste it deep in your throat. Feel the breath taking you deep into your body. A place and a space reserved just for you. Your inner knowing. Your inner fullness, your inner essence. And like this full blossoming hibiscus, she's open to catch the sun, to drink the water, to be playful with the bees and the flies and the birds and the ants. She's fully open, fully available. For this season is one of full expression. Relish in that. And in her delicateness, when she too will start to drop, to become one with the earth again, to have her season change, she wraps herself up. Her petals, once exposed, just gently close and wrap over herself, protecting her innermost essence, ready to transition once again. And feeling yourself in your own fullness, staying open to the change, staying open to the love within and around you, the harmony, the joy, the abundance of life that exists at any given moment, waking and non in our night. A letting go and a drawing in. A letting go and a drawing in. Life through an awakened breath. Life through sharper sensations is a life of joy. So allowing that into your body, allowing that into your whole beingness. Taking your hands and stroking your thighs. So allowing to bring more touch and more awareness into the space around you. Gently coming back. Arousing yourself into fullness. Arousing yourself into more an awakened state. You may want to touch your belly, your heart, your throat, your face. And when you can feel yourself keeping the meditation to a close, releasing it back to the earth. Gently opening your eyes, softly gazing in front of you in whatever catches your attention first and foremost. Blinking that in. And then taking the next frame of what you see, giving that all your attention. Blinking that through the lens of your eye, feeling the sensations through your body. And coming into even more awareness in the whole space around you. And as we finish up, the invitation here for you